Hey, what's up, rock stars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 4, Episode 1. You guys, our girls are back, +1, -1, child. We done got rid of... She's gone, you guys, and thank God for small favors, but in her place, they have brought back Katie Ross, which is like, almost like me having to endure somebody scratching a fucking chalkboard. Like, I cannot stand Katie Ross! The thought of having to deal with talking about her, thank God she was not on this episode. But we won't even dwell on that. Let's talk about what happened last night, you guys. Let's get to it, shall we? Alright, you guys, the show opens with us seeing Giselle. You know, she's at her home. She's with her kids. Them kids have gotten so big. I was like, they are full-blown teens now. She's got 3 girls, remember, with Pastor Jamal Bryant, who's out here in Atlanta now, getting people out of jail, playing commercials on the radio, you know, living my best life. Yes, they play that on the commercial for the church. Anyway, she's talking to her girls and she's telling them how she got a call from Sherman. They were like, yay, we like Sherman. Okay, Sherman was regular. She's going to go to the wedding, Candace's wedding. I was like, child, we ain't had this wedding yet. Yeah, she's going to Candace's wedding with him. She said that it had been 8 months and she never ever gives anybody a second chance. However, Sherman came, he was talking that good talk, and she thought about all the money that she was passing up in old Sherman. And, you know, she went against her wishes, or should I say what she normally does. Remember, she never, ever, and now they're in counseling. And it looks like it's probably going to work out. Sherman just needed to get his head bumped real fast in the first season of a reality show. Okay, I bet you that skin gonna be way thicker now, and he gonna know how to deal with things better. It happens to the best of us. Sherman. She's cooking cookies for Karen because she says she misses her friend. You know how the cool kids miss the old Kanye? Well, she misses the old Karen. I don't think Karen has changed all that much. And actually, I don't think Giselle has changed either. And hence is the problem. But she's going to cook her some cookies. And she's hoping that that will at least open the door to mending their friendship. Now, Karen says, hugging me will not fix what Giselle did to me last season. I really wouldn't have much patience for Giselle either, because Karen was going through some real shit. Giselle, as the supposed friend, was getting caught up in the whole mean girl on reality TV, this is my role thing, and she did kind of treat Karen fucked up, right? Y'all go back and look at how she did Giselle last season. You'll be reminded. Even her daughters tell her, you know, maybe you shouldn't have been so mean to Karen. Giselle was just like, well, I mean, you know, I was just joking around. And the kids were like, well, maybe you shouldn't have said that joke. Yeah, Karen was not in a fucking joking mood. And I guess Giselle had to learn that the hard way. Now she wants her friend back. Okay. Now we see Ashley. Oh my God. This whole scene was so uncomfortable. I was just like, girl, you gonna get worms. Although she probably already got them. And he done passed the worms on to little larva baby. Woo! Child, they gonna try to force this sexiness on us, and it just looks like some girl kissing her grandpa. Okay, I'll go on and give her daddy. How's that? It was just like, ugh. She's trying to be sexy. She got the thing to cover his eyes. What is it called, y'all? The blindfold. And she's got the whipped cream, you know. That shit always works out better in idea than when you try to actually do it, because your skin is hot and whipped cream is cold and the shit melts really quickly. So it slides quickly. Ask me how I noticed. You know, so she tried to do the little whipped cream thing, and you know, he blindfolded, and he trying to lick it off, and I was just like, oh no. Then they got the nerve to be kissing and they smacking and all of this. I was just like, can we get through this fucking scene? She tells us how difficult it had been, you know, her having the miscarriage last season, but it did bring her and Michael closer together. So very good for that. Now they are ready to put another little Joey in her belly. So she's changed up her eating, her drinking. She doesn't do that much of it any longer. You know, I was like, how that evil ass heart is, though. Okay, how is that old conniving, sneaky, always gossiping, making up stories, sometimes lying on folks, you know, just doing the most. How is that part of your personality? Because that also takes, some consideration when you trying to become a parent. Okay? Oh, fucked up ass. Okay, anyway. So they just talking about just their relationship, how much better it is, how proud of her he is, for her making these changes. Her rubbing the back of his old cantaloupe head. Just like a little fuzz shit that he got coming out of it. He just looks like a... okay. They in love again, you guys. And then it flash forwards to 2 months later, and we see all the girls seeing that he's been arrested for sexual assault. Okay, Giselle was like, you gonna go to jail for grabbing somebody's ass. I said, I knew that damn Michael in his hands was gonna get himself in trouble at some time. I gotta get out this parking lot, child. They driving like some bats out of hell. Now, the Grande Dame, we see her at her home. Her home is beautiful. Not familiar with that area, but it looked like it's nice enough to me. It looks like it's in the nice neighborhood. I mean, it might not be in the zip code wherever Potomac is, but was the house nice to you guys? She's got her boy there, Matt, her assistant. Matt is more than just my assistant. Matt is my friend. And she trusts him very much. And you guys know that she's still dealing with her parents' death. You guys know that they actually started recording for this show pretty much right after we saw the reunion. Okay, these girls don't get no time off too much anymore. They go back to recording right away. I don't know if their schedule is real rigorous at the beginning, but somebody else park. It must not be no lines right next to me. What is going on? Why am I so easily distracted today? I'm like my damn dog. Just everything he see, just all over the place. Anyway, so she's trying to deal with adjusting to her parents not being here. They died within 7 months. Okay, so that is a lot for any person to have to take. We see Giselle. She's in her car. She's on her way to Karen's house. She calls Robin to let her know. Robin was like, well, did she invite you? And she was like, no, she didn't invite me. However, I baked these cookies, and, she's always loved my cookies and my baking. So, yeah, I'm going to just try to get in that way. But back to Karen. Karen's been working crazy on her perfume. Matt says, oh, the perfume that the girls said was never going to happen. I don't even worry about those kind of things. I don't dwell on that. I just do what I do. Damn it, she was on Times Square, she tells Matt. Alright, and I was like, oh, well, excuse me. I mean, I'm not one to brag, but I did have a billboard. Well, it wasn't quite a billboard, but that don't matter right now. I was on Times Square, too. Okay, me and K. Michelle. Y'all remember that? Yeah, I was there. Shit, I was in Penn Station, too. Okay, it might have been, considerably smaller, but I was there. But that, is neither here nor there. We talking about Karen. Karen's phone rings and she takes the phone. Excuse me, Matt, I gotta go take this out of here, all right? And it is Giselle. Hey, Karen. Okay, just calling to check on you. Okay, well, that was very nice of you, Giselle. She was like, well, I just kind of wanted to come by. I was in the neighborhood and I just wanted to stop by and check on you. I really appreciate that, Giselle. I do. It's just that my family is really, really grieving right now. So right now is just not a good time. We need to sit down and talk. It's just not a good time today. Giselle says, oh, absolutely, absolutely. I understand perfectly. Karen is surprised by that. Okay, well, I appreciate you understanding, Giselle. So she gets off the phone with her. She goes back in the room and Matt was like, well, who was that? And she says, well, that was Giselle. Okay, surprisingly, she was in the neighborhood. Okay, that Giselle always complains is so damn far away from, her infamous zip code. So while she's sitting there talking to Matt, she gets another call. It's Giselle again. Hey, listen, Karen, it's just that my girls, they made some cookies for you. Now you lying on the girls because you made them cookies. She says the girls made these cookies for you and, they really wanted you to have them. And Karen was just like, well, I love the girls. It's all about the children. So you can bring them. And she was like, I'll just leave them on the porch. No. I'll just send Matt out and he'll come get him from you. Giselle was like, oh, no, I don't want to see Matt. No, you ain't never got to send Matt no damn where. That's all right. Okay, we ain't doing that. Okay, Giselle, you just come on and I'll come out there. I don't want to talk about anything, but I'll get him from you. So then Giselle comes and gives her the cookies. And again, Karen tells her that she will call her maybe after the wedding. You know, by then maybe she'll be ready to talk. And Giselle says okay. But Giselle gets in the car, and of course she's got an attitude about the fact that Matt was there. Okay. Oh, Karen said that I need to knock down doors, you know, if I wanted to be, you know, if I was really concerned about their friendship. I was like, but you're not her friend right now. She doesn't really consider you as a friend right now, Giselle. Okay. So don't get your pennies all in the bunch about old Matt. It could have been anybody in that house as far as Karen is concerned. They was all going to be better than you. Then we see Monique. She's at home with Chris and the babies, you know, and of course it's the same thing with Monique. You know, she's tired, she's stressed. Well, she's not really stressed, but I mean, you know, she's 6 months pregnant and she's got 2 young kids, and you know, they can be taxing, and now she's having this third one. She says she's going to be good with this third child. That's going to be it. But if it was up to her husband, Chris, she'd be barefoot and pregnant all the time. But you guys know her. She's an entrepreneur. Remember, she got them oils. Don't get me started on them oils. So anyway, she sits down and she's talking to Chris. And again, he's talking about baby number 4. Yeah, I think that this is going to be a wrap on that one. She's talking about her baby shower. You know, she wants to invite the girls. Giselle's name comes up, you know, and she knows that she needs to apologize to Giselle, she said, because she did what she did last season strictly out of spite. You know, trying to hurt Giselle. You know, she does owe her a proper apology. I was like, well, that's big of Monique. It was a bad look for her last season. So, you know, she's going to have to grovel to Giselle. You know, Giselle probably still not going to forgive her, and that's going to be that. Chris says, yeah, you need to apologize because, you know, I like Sherman. We work out at the same gym, and we have been pretty cool friends, you know, and then that happens, and now we don't even know how to proceed, you know, like, you making shit uncomfortable for me as a man. So, yeah, you need to apologize, and she says that she will. And then, you guys, we get our favorite non-couple. That's right, you guys, Juan and Robin. And for the 4th season, Robin tells us that she and Juan are in a really good place. I said, girl, we is not fixing to sit up here with this fairy tale one more damn season. Now, Robin didn't cut all her hair off, and it actually doesn't look bad on her. I mean, it makes her look a little strong, but I think a lot of times short haircuts make you look stronger, and it also makes you look older. But getting back to Robin, she says that they've been fucking like bunny rabbits around there. Okay, that's how good it is. I said, what? Yeah, y'all still divorced, huh? Y'all still live in the same house? Y'all still sleep in the same bed, but y'all don't know what you call each other? What do you call him when you introduce him to somebody? This is my whatever the child. I cannot, you know. The whole time she was on the screen just a smiling about one, I was just like, now, they got their business, remember. It's the rehab thing, okay? It's taking them fucking 10 months to finish a 4-month project. I said Chip and Joanna and the Property Brothers will not ever. This is what happens when you get niggas doing shit that they ain't got no business doing. Why is it taking you a year to fix this fucking house? It's a rehab. You ain't building shit. Why you just let this girl do this shit? You gonna run all y'all money out again. And she gonna tell us that she sees so much potential in Juan's and hers relationship. I said, girl, we is way past potential. That is shit you say when you like 25. You see somebody, they quite ain't got it together, but you can tell that they, you know, they just need a little direction. We can't be directing the motherfucker that's in his 40s. We just can't do that. If they ain't got direction, you ain't got the time to be potentially nothing. Robin and Juan is not fixed to run my pressure. I swear for God, they not. They at the massage parlor, and, you know, he doing his little massaging on her, and, you know, she's all smiling and loving it. You know, they get in the jacuzzi, and she gonna ask him that old same question, you know, what do you see our relationship as? Juan says the same that it's been all the rest of this time. Oh, they are so tiring. It's gonna be more the same for them, y'all, season 4. Ain't nothing new there. And then, you guys, Candace. Like I told you guys, Candace is still stressed. Candace is still planning her wedding. They're getting the seating arrangements together, evidently. And Candace has a half-brother that Now, when she first told the story, I was just like, okay, so she has a half brother that was like a product of an affair. But then she says that the baby was born before she was even born, first thing. The baby was born before her mother and father were even married. Okay? So he had the baby. The mama knew about it. She still got over it enough to get married to him and have Candace. Okay, but then the marriage didn't work out and she got a divorce, but the mom is still pissed about the fact that he had that baby. Something is fucking wrong with Candace's mama. I'm gonna need Candace's mama, who is a therapist, right? Was she a therapist? She needs therapy. Why are you still worried about this boy 30 fucking years later? Child, I cannot. You know, Candace is in this guilty place where she feels like she owes to be a certain way to her mother. Chris is trying to explain to her that she feels that way because the mom takes care of her a lot. And it's a delicate place to be in. You cannot 100% tell your mama to get out your business and get out your life, but I need $50 for the damn light bill. You know, you cannot expect for somebody who is monetarily taking care of you to not have an opinion. It's the same as putting your shit out on social media. You say shit on social media, then people are gonna have something to say. Okay? You want the attention when you post shit on your social media, and then you get upset when people have something to say. It's the same thing when you have somebody taking care of you financially. I'm gonna have an opinion. Because goddamn it, it's part of my money. As soon as you tell me you don't need my money no more, then damn it, I ain't got nothing else to say. We ain't got shit else to discuss. Go live your life. Candace is gonna have to stop this whole thing with her mom, basically. Leave the nest, girl. You'll be happier. And maybe since you've been on this show, that will help you do so. And then later on, we see Candace being visited by Karen. She likes Candace. She's younger than her, you know, but she's just cool. She's a cool girl. You know, she's non-problematic is what I should say. So, you know, Candace is all bubbly and Karen is just like, I'm so happy for you. Look at you. You look so happy. Good for you. You look great. Yes, the wedding is about to happen. She's happy, except for Karen does feel like something's going on. Oh, what's the problem? What's the matter? She starts to get her tissue already. She already knows that it's coming. She has a half brother. You know, her mom is not really pleased with the half brother, so she's hidden that she's kept a relationship with the half brother, but it's still not the relationship that she's wanted because she feels like she owes it to her mom to not kind of go against her and her wishes, you know, because the mom was so hurt about this affair that the daddy had when he was just boyfriend and girlfriend with the mama. I'm just like listening to this story like, your mama crazy. I guess it is hard to see the forest for the trees. I mean, that's her mama. Okay, you just, it's hard for you to admit when your mama crazy. Now, my mama had some crazy ways. I know that, but God bless Ruby's soul. You know, she was still a good person, so maybe that's how Candace feel. You know what, Candace, you're carrying on a little bit too much of your mother's baggage. I agree. That's your mom's shit to deal with, not yours. It's your wedding, not your mama's. Even though your mama paid for it. You see the problem there? Do you want him to be at the wedding? Yes, she wants him to be at the wedding and she's already invited him. Okay, well, it's done then. But don't worry about your mom. She's never going to stop loving you. I was like, I don't know about Mama Dorothy. Okay. She is just something a little bit different. So later on, we see Candace. Here's the time. She's going to sit down with Dorothy and let her know about her brother coming to her wedding, okay? And it's this whole big build-up. She's made breakfast, and the mom is sort of complaining about everything, you know? It's just like, oh, that mom. She, on the other hand, remember how I was saying how Portia's mother-in-law doesn't seem like she's as bad as she said? This mama seems like she is as bad as she is, okay? Got that poor Candace walking on fucking pins and needles. She sits down with her mom, and she was telling her how, you know, it's her wedding, and she wants it to be, you know, about her being the queen, and Dorothy was like, yeah, like the way you always are. I was like, girl, this ain't gonna be easy. So she was like, so, anyway, she tells her that, Well, she begins to tell her she has this half brother and that she's going to invite. The mom was like, oh no, we're not even talking about that. Tries to shut it down right away. I said, Candace, hold on to your backbone, girl. Mama says it's bullshit. Why are you bringing this lying and cheating to the wedding? Candace says, I'm not bringing lying and cheating to the wedding. First of all, that was 30 damn years ago. Okay, Dorothy don't give a fuck if it was 30 years ago or 30 minutes ago. Her man went out and cheated and produced this baby. She can't get over it. And now you trying to embarrass her. See, this is all about appearances. You trying to embarrass her by bringing him around the family, this whole secret. And she was just like, first of all, Mom, it ain't no secret. Everybody knows. Nobody is embarrassed. You the only one that's stuck in your feelings about this shit that happened 30 years ago. But of course, the mom is still going on. You doing this for everybody to be talking. You know, everybody's going to be talking about us and everything is going to be... Okay, it's really honestly just the mama's problem. Candace was like, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. It is my wedding. Mine. If I want to have my damn half-brother there, then I should have my half-brother there. The mama says, you supposed to be loyal to me, not people in the street. We not talking about nobody in the damn street. We talking about our family. We talking about our wedding. Well, you don't have no right to spring this on me the day before the wedding. Okay, mama, you being dramatic again. The wedding is not tomorrow. Stop all of this. Oh, Dorothy is mad as fuck. Okay, well, you messed up. I said, uh-oh, she about to take the money back? Because you really did mess up. I don't know what she meant by she messed up, but the mama is upset. It was good to see Candace stand up to her. I guess she knew that it was going to be a big blowout like that, but I'm going to need Dorothy to do some serious introspection there, okay? Is that the word? Introspection? Yeah, we're going to do some introspection. That don't feel right. Y'all gonna correct me in the comments if it ain't right. Just look inside yourself and realize that 30 years later, for a baby that doesn't choose to be here, if this girl want to have a relationship with her half-brother, why is it anything to you? You ain't got to do nothing with the boy. Something wrong with Mama Dorothy. Something wrong with her. Alright, you guys, that is it. Let me get off of here. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.